Yeah. It's that time. Yesterday, man. Let's get this mic. Let's get this mic over here. I'm trying to make sure you guys hear me here. What is good, citizens of the kingdom? It is I, King Tosh, King of Gaming, in a much more professional attire. And today, or at least I, am going to review the fight. And if you guys don't know what fight I'm talking about, then where have you been living all your life? Oh my gosh, I need a hat on. I'm sorry. There we go. I still look just as professional. No. It is the YouTuber versus TikTok battle of the platforms. 7 fights, actually, hold on. I think it was 7 2-minute 5-round matches against YouTubers and TikTokers. And today, I'm gonna give you my personal opinion on every fight. As you can see right here, I took notes during the entire fight, the entire event. I'm ready. Without further ado, let's get into this video. The very first match. Now, mind you, let me get this out the way. A good portion of these YouTubers I hadn't even heard of, and a lot of the TikTokers I hadn't heard of. I think there was only like 1 that I actually heard of on the TikTok side, and then 2 that I heard of on the YouTube side. But the first match was Ryan versus Kale. I forgot their last names. I didn't write down their last names. But let's alright. The first thing that I didn't expect with these fights was that some of them were actually not as one-sided. Some, you know. And this one was the first fight. And honestly, it was not that one-sided. But one thing I will say is that Ryan, during this fight, it's like his aggressiveness was on and off all at the same time. And if you're constantly moving around and then slowing it down, and then moving around and then slowing it down, it's like it's too much for someone to handle. It's like I don't even know how you can really compare it. It's like listening to a slow song and it gets faster all of a sudden. You don't expect it. And I think that's what won Ryan this fight. I don't got much to say about the first fight. Just the fact that his aggressiveness, to me at least, seemed on and off, and Kale just could not handle that. So I decided to go on Twitter, see how people were popping off about the fight, and then I find out that Tanner isn't fighting. Because like, at the weigh-in or something, he was off by like 30 pounds. 30 pounds. I'm not sure how much. I heard from one source that it was 10 and another source that it was 30. On Tanner's Instagram live, he said 30. And to me, and this might be super controversial, but dude, that was so intentional. There is no way you go into one of the most hyped up fights of 2021. This match was, to me, more hyped up than Logan versus Mayweather. There's no way you should be going into this fight not thinking you should bulk up. Look at Tanner, bro. Look at him. He's not big. How does he not think that, oh, maybe I should bulk up in some pounds? Tanner was scared. I don't know who he was fighting, but I think he was scared of whoever he was fighting. There's no way you go into a match like that and be 30 pounds less. Now, he took the coward's way out. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to pronounce the second guy's name, but I'm just gonna try and sound it out, and I'll put the names on the screen right now. McBroom versus Azlart or something. Oh my gosh. Citizens, when I tell you this fight was so one-sided, and I'm not saying, oh, it was biased or something. No. Because in this fight, McBroom won. He won. He decimated the competition. But oh my gosh, I think his name is Ben or something, so we're just gonna call him Ben. Ben was like the worst. He was the worst. He was probably the worst when it came to representing TikTok. There was this point in time where Ben was, where they were fighting. You get what I mean? They were fighting and stuff, and like Ben went, bruh. Like something like that. I was like, hold up, what? Not to mention there were points in time where McBroom, he would be giving it to him, you get what I mean? And then Ben, he was just like ballerina twirls. He started like twirling in the ring or something, and I'm like, what, you trying to oh my gosh, that one was so one-sided. If McBroom lost that, I don't ever want to see him again. He was weak. I felt like his punches, they were hitting, but like, if a 5-year-old hits like a middle-aged man, it's not gonna do much. Jarvis versus Lee or Lay, I forgot his first name. I don't have that in my notes. At the beginning of the fight, Lee, shoot, I don't want to butcher his name, but we're just gonna call him Lee. But Lee, it's like, towards the beginning, Lee went hard. He went absolutely hard. But I don't know why. I feel like he got tired from going too hard too quickly, and Jarvis just took advantage of that. This match was done by round 2. Lee went hard, don't get me wrong. But as soon as I noticed that he was getting tired, it was like Jarvis just like took advantage of that. It was like just blow after blow after blow after blow, bro. This was what started the event for me, not the first 2 fights. Definitely not the first 2 fights. Jarvis started it off, and Jarvis absolutely obliterated. And you want another crazy thing? He's gonna go back to his channel and play video games. Like, hold on one second. Like, imagine, yeah, I kind of completely murdered a man in the boxing ring the other day. He's one top, like, how do you go back? You're gonna go back and play video games, and everyone's gonna be watching this channel like, dang, he knocked that TikToker's blocks off, man. My gosh. But yeah, Jarvis versus Lee, that was awesome. Let's go into the next matches. I'm gonna end up spending the entire video talking about this one fight, and there's still so many. DDG versus Nate. Guys, I thought this was gonna be TikTok's first dub, honestly, because I hope I can find it, but if I can, an image is gonna show up right now of Nate and DDG's picture. DDG does not look like the fighter that took Nate down, but Nate, he's like you look at his picture, and I don't know why, Nate gave me villain vibes. Like, I'm the main villain of this arc. Like, I kid you not, if DC wanted like Black Adam or something, or some kind of dark bad guy, Nate could have did it with that one photo alone. Nate's photo for the fight looked like he was there to kill a man. And then the fight started. And then, hold on, before all that, DDG refused to walk out until his music was done. Like, he started walking out, right? He started walking out and then went back, changed the music. I was like, you gotta respect it. I'm not gonna go out into a boxing match playing my opponent's music. I don't know, that's kind of dumb to me. Then the fight starts. Like I said before, Nate looked like a villain, but he did not fight like one. What I mean is this: Nate was like, his all around form, to me at least, as a viewer, was like, bro, this is not the same guy that was on that picture. This is not the same guy that looked like he was gonna murder DDG. Completely decimate the man. But DDG gave him the business. I did notice that, like, Nate, a lot of his blows were low. And I feel like just DDG took advantage of that, man. Like, it was nuts, guys. It was absolutely nuts. They both put up a good fight. It's just DDG gave him the business. It's crazy how looks can be deceiving, because you show me their pictures, I'm like, Nate's gonna win this. Nate's gonna win this. And then DDG was like, and I took that personally. Oh my gosh, that fight was good. Not as good as Jarvis's, because that was like actually no. It was good. It was good. Let me stop. Deji versus Vinny. If you guys remember my last video, I said I was trying to give Deji as much leeway as possible. The dude was built like Ben Askren, but I was thinking maybe, just maybe, guys, maybe he was doing this so he could take punches. But but let's talk about what he entered the ring in first. Deji entered the ring with a towel with a giant hole in it. It was a giant towel with a hole in it. What about that is cool? Like, the style of today boggles the mind. Next thing you're gonna tell me is like shoes with holes in the bottom of them is stylish, or hats with the logos ripped out of them, so it's like a giant hole in the middle is stylish. That wearing a suit like this backwards is stylish. Like, I don't understand why he walks into the ring like that. But here's the thing, Deji was bigger in size, so I thought he was going to be taking more hits. And then Vinny was like kind of like I wouldn't say skinny muscular, because that was Tanner. That was Tanner for sure. But he was like a level above that. And I was thinking, maybe he can't take as many hits. Dude, citizens, the dude ate Deji's punches like cupcakes. You know how, like, in certain video games, like, you can shoot the enemy, and you think with a gun they should be like dead, but they eat like 6 shots before they get a death animation? That was him. He was eating Deji punches like cake. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is bad. And I knew it took a turn for the worse when I was like, okay, Deji's a heavy hitter, but he's getting tired. if I'm correct, this was like round 2, he was getting tired, and then round 3, he took the knee, and I was like, it's over. It's over. He took that knee, and I was like, he lost. And I kid you not, I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm proud of Deji for stepping back into the ring, but this is another situation of him not taking the fight seriously. I don't think he took the fight with Jake seriously, because he was convinced he was gonna win. He did not have the mentality of, I might lose this. Honestly, that's honestly what I believe. I was disappointed, but for Deji, I have one thing to say. If he ever steps into the ring again, he needs to take his next fight seriously, because I'm a firm believer of 3 strikes, you're done. 3 strikes, you're done. You lost against Jake, you lost against Vinny, and at this point, I feel like the only 2 people who are willing to fight you is some guy that Fuzi mentioned in the press conference, Slim or Slime or whatever. Slim, maybe Fuzi might. Let me correct that. 3. Maybe Fuzi, because Deji was like, you're an easy fight. And then Slim or Slime or Vinny, but I don't think Vinny's gonna take that. I say the most likely is Slim Slime or whatever his name is. But if I'm not even telling him to win his next fight, but look like a boxer going in. Why is it that everyone had gains but you? That's literally it. Just look like you're here to win. Because if he doesn't, I'm done. I'm done. You used up your 3 strikes. You're done. Please exit the stadium. He's taking time to relax and stuff. No. I am looking for the next person that I want to beat up. And I'm training. And I'm just gonna say this. Go train with people who won the fight. Go train with Austin, with Gib, with KSI even. But seriously, go train with people. With other people, not just people who are like, okay, we're your trainers. No, I want trainers, and I want people who have won to spar against me. Because if Deji actually took this fight seriously, he would have won, hands down. I still support the guy, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed. Deji was saying that, oh, I'm a failure and stuff and all that. Hey, you may think you're a failure. You're not, man. You stepped into the ring. That's a lot more than I can say for Tanner. Tanner's a straight coward. Hands down. So don't worry about it, broski. I just want you to look like you were ready to fight someone next time you decide to step into the ring. That's it. Guys, can we talk about Gib? Can we talk about Gib, please? Gib versus Holder. If you guys remember in my last video, I said the only person who I thought was gonna lose was Gib. Because of how he did versus Jake Paul. When he was doing like that, like when, bro, he was like doing power squats in the ring, bro. I honestly thought he was gonna win. And although he was kinda doing it, it looked better than the last fight. And I kid you not, here, let me read off my notes. Gib was bouncing around a lot, like doing his little, but I think that was just for the sake of making him flinch. Holder does nothing. That's round 1. Round 2. I don't know why I got round 4 in here, but Gib gets a bunch of body shots. Then round 3, Gibbs throwing so many body shots. Mind you, I haven't said nothing about Holder. Holder did nothing. He was the most passive fighter there. And then round 5. Round 5 ends, and I'm like, Gibb won. He won. A draw? A draw? Are you joking? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. There's no way. There is no way. I'm going to find that image. That shows like the amount of punches they threw in the amount they landed. If I'm correct, Holder threw like 16 and Gibb threw like 36 or something like that. The man didn't even have half of Gibbs' punches, bro. A draw? And then I'm shocked. I'm so shocked. I'm not disappointed in Gibb. I'm disappointed at the judges for being that stupid. Like, they literally took a rock's intelligence, and said, let's implant this into 3 human beings who are meant to be judging the fight. Oh my gosh. And then they're having like the little interview things, and then I'm like, the lady, I forgot what her name was, but she ended up asking like, oh, what did you think about this fight? And Gibb said, I won. I outboxed you. And then Holder's like, well, I have to disagree with you, man. I honestly believe you didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing. How do you win off of doing nothing? If I gave you, oh, hold on. No, never mind. If I gave 2 people a piece of paper, and it was a math test, right? Or something, and I tell you to draw a graph, you trying to tell me that Gibb, who may have drew the graph a little messy, and you, who didn't draw much of anything at all, that's a win. You thought that won. I kid you not. A Holder is probably he is the dumbest. He's stupid. He's flat out stupid if he thought he won that. He's flat out stupid. But oh my gosh, that fight, that Gibb fight. Gibb won. I went on Twitter all day, just over and over and over. Gibb won. I'm not. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to find some tweets on it. But I kid you not, everyone's saying Gibb won. And I'm ready for that rematch because I want Gibb to come back in there and completely bash that guy's brains out. Pause. Now, guys, the fight we've all been waiting for, the fight that I took, the most notes for. Austin McBroom versus Bryce Hall. Now we all know that Bryce Hall is like Jake Paul Jr. And he's been acting so hard. And at the press conference, he was all like, shut up, Deji, I'm going for your brother next. I'm coming for your brother. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's start this off. First off, Austin. Let's talk, Austin. What was up with the shorts, my guy? What was up with the entire fit? Like, first off, your hoodie, your little hoodie thing, the thing you were wearing over your head, that was complete garbage. Made you look like Austin McMahon. Mind you, you did awesome in the fight, but like, bro, the fit, bro. Austin McMom. That was a Sesame Street fit for sure. I don't know about you, Austin, but I'm not in the fluffy trims. Black and orange and the fur of plushy. There were better ways you could have went into that fight. Think of it like this. Deji's towel with a hole in it was better than your plushie outfit. I'm just saying it. But let me stop. You won this fight. Let me give you your stuff. Round one. I'm saying it. Right now, Austin's movement and his power was amazing. He looked like a boxer. He looked like, I'm actually a secret boxer pretending to be a content creator. That's how good you were. I was getting Logan Paul vibes, because it was just hug after hug after hug after hug, bro. I didn't understand why he was hugging so much. And is it just me, or whenever Bryce would like go low for that little clinch hug thing, did it look like he was gonna pick him up? I still got my notes. Bryce walks into a lot of punches that fight. That one punch that got his nose bleeding, I truly do believe, like, bro, you walked into that one. What was up with that? And the infamous punch. Guys, the most entertaining punch, besides the punch to end it all, was this one punch. Now, I sent in one of my boys to go into the fight and give me a visualization of the punch that Austin gave Bryce. This punch, now, I want to give you some context. Bryce's haircut is like all over the place. It's all over the place. It swings left, it swings right, it goes all over the place. Austin's punch, I kid you not, turned this man's hair into 3 different haircuts. He went from his original haircut, and then he got bah, or I'm not sure from which side, but he went bah, and then his hair went like up here. He went from regular haircut to mohawk, and then all his hair was down over here. Regular haircut to mohawk to comb over, bro. I heard of running people's fades, but I never heard of someone who could give you a fade, a lineup, and everything just by a single punch. I'm gonna show you 3 images here. He went from his regular haircut to his mohawk. This was after the momentum of the punch went in, and then went straight to a comb over. Round 3, guys. The round that ended it all. The round that ended Jake Paul Jr.'s career as a boxer. Austin kept throwing punches, and more, I was like, he's treating this like a game. At this point, he's having fun with this. Guys, that is the most dangerous position to have a boxer in. When he's loving the fact that he's beating you and having fun with it, it's like he turns into a madman. It's like, imagine fighting someone, he's like, that was it. That was the end of Bryce Hall. And I kid you not, guys, I was watching this and I was just dying of laughter. Because for someone to talk so much smack to everyone, to lose like that was hilarious. Guess KSI isn't gonna fight him. This fight was so entertaining. The fight ended with YouTube taking 6 wins, and of course, TikTok taking the 1 win, being Vinny Hacker. His win is definitely gonna be short-lived. So at the end of the day, I feel like everyone's gonna be like, you beat up a fat man-child. No disrespect to Deji, but like, if Vinny truly wants to verify his win, he has to fight someone else. If you guys like videos like these where I go in-depth to things that aren't Apex and video games, please let me know by slapping the like button. Slapping. I want you to completely punch the like button and punch the like button. I want you to go to the store. I want you to buy a boxing glove specifically for punching like buttons, and then I want you to punch to your phone until you hit the like button and the subscribe button. And if you hit both at the same time, go get a cookie, because that's all I'm about to do after I'm done editing this video. It's been King T'Challa, King of Gaming, and also commentating, because let's face it, this is probably the most entertaining video that you've ever watched. King of commentating, and that's it for this Kingdom Chat. I will see you later. Stay vibing and tribing, everyone.